Minnesota Wild Executive Vice President and General Manager Bill Guerin will make the 9th selection in the 2020 NHL Draft.
Now I'm proud to select with the 9th pick in the 2020 draft from the Ottawa 67s of the OHL, Marco Rossi.
My biggest move why I went to Ottawa was the coaching stuff. That was the biggest reason why I went there. I mean, with Coach Andre Turin and the whole coaching stuff, it's first class, and it's a first class organization. They work on you so specifically, and they just try to be like that. You be the best player you can be every day. And over those 2 years, I improved so much in little things. Most of the times it was just little things, but at the end it's like big things. So they helped me a lot. Yeah, I've been always working hard, like since my day. My mindset wasn't like I have to see someone else to be a hardworking kid. I'm always having that in me, but of course it's really good to see like Ty Feller, but he's playing in his last season, and he just wants to prove himself to get a contract, and it's just good for me too to see that, and it's another good motivation. It's really good. I'm so happy for him. He really deserved it. And I mean, it's really good for the organization too to have like two really good players in the top 10. So it's good for them. Yeah, I've been watching it with my family together and some friends together, and yeah, just enjoying the moment. And it's a huge honor to get drafted by the Minnesota Wild. Yeah, it's a really good interviews with them. And now when they were on the turn to get a player, I was like, I had a feeling for that. So it was a perfect fit. Yeah, like I said, I'm so happy. I'm a playmaker. I'm really good hockey IQ, good hockey sense. Play a 200-foot game, and I compete really hard. Exactly, it was really hard for my dad, especially like for my whole family. They sacrificed so much for me. So everything what they did for me, I couldn't say like even more than thank you. The word thank you is not enough to thank them what they all did for me, and without them I wouldn't be here right now where I am. To be honest, I have no words for that. What everything they did for me. You drive like 4 years. You drive so many. You drive so long, and if you think like maybe it could go wrong one time, like maybe you have a car accident or anything like that. So I was praying like the whole time because it's not normal what my family did for me. And like I said before, there are no words to thank them what they did for me, and I'm so thankful for having them. It was really mixed with emotions, and I mean, you have been waiting like that was like your dream all the time to get drafted one day and then playing in the NHL. And now it was the time that I got drafted. And yeah, like I said, my family sacrificed so much for me. And yeah, it's a lot of emotions. Because if you see Thomas Vanek, he's the best Austrian player who ever played hockey. And yeah, it was really a big role model for me too when I was a really young kid because I could see him, an Austrian player playing in the NHL in the best league in the world. So it was just another motivation to see, okay, I want to be a hockey player too, and I want to play in the NHL. And doesn't matter where you're from, you can make it. So he was really a big inspiration for that. And I mean, getting drafted by the Minnesota, and he's living in Minnesota, it couldn't be any better. Yeah, it's a perfect fit. They need a center. I'm a center, and I'm 100% ready. And my impact is just going to be like my whole game. I compete really hard. My 200-foot game, play really good in defensive zone, offensive zone, and a really good playmaker who also can score goals. My goal for the summer was to get faster, more speed, more explosiveness, and I had time since March. Me and my personal coach, we did a really good summer together. We trained 7 months, almost like every day, twice a day. And yeah, now when I go on the ice, you see like two different persons right now. If you compare me in March or even the season before to now, those are like two worlds between because I improved so much. Like I said, I'm so happy to be part of the Minnesota Wild now. I think it all started when I was 13 and I had to get up like in the morning. At 6 in the morning, my dad at 5. Then I had to go to school. My dad, he had to go to work. Then he picked me up from school like at 4 p.m., 5 p.m. Then we drove to Zurich, and that was like 1 hour, 30 minutes away. I practiced there. Then I came home like at midnight, and we did that for 4 years and driving every day 3 hours to the practice. It was really tough for my whole family and especially for my dad. He lost two jobs in that time, and he felt really bad. Like his body wasn't that good and everything, and mentally was really tough. But for me, it was like one of the best things that could ever happen to me, because my mental part of the game was so much stronger. Because at 13, I realized, okay, I'm not just going to do that for fun, driving so many hours to the practice and back. So since that, I really took it serious and said, okay, if I do that, I want to be a hockey player one day and in the best league in the world. So since that, it's my big goal, and I worked for that every day really hard for that.